fucking cool. It's Jimbo, baby. It's time I told you guys exactly what I've been hiding. On one side of the spectrum, if I tell you guys everything, you know, immediately when I find out about stuff, I can create false hype, and I don't want to do that, because the thing is, say I say something's coming at this time, then it doesn't come, it's like, well, what the fuck happened? That happened a couple months ago. In January, me, Joe, and Jeffrey secured basically a deal. We were gonna work with this company, and we were gonna do something really cool for all of you guys to see. Now, I'm not talking about that surprise today, because I still can't talk about that one. Now, I'm talking about something I've wanted to do for a very long time, since the very early stages of when I started taking YouTube kind of seriously. It's something that I firmly believe in, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about it right now. And please pardon the fact that I know it's kind of dark. I don't typically like making videos when it's really, really dark outside, but you know, the thing was, it was either I get a video out or I don't get one out for a couple days. I mean, so I'm starting a company. And guys, when I say company, I don't just mean, hey, I'm going on teespring.com and I'm gonna type in my email account and then I'm gonna put my logo on a Teespring shirt and then I'm gonna tell you guys to buy it. No. While it is a merchandise line, it's not for me. I really kind of get annoyed when I see, you know, YouTubers promote their merchandise when really all it is just another company, you know, like they're outsourcing the work to another company that offers the service. They get a percentage of, you know, whatever they make in the sales of how many they sell. But what they're selling is cheap, and, you know, quality isn't even really thought about, let alone design. I mean, like, I wanted to start a legitimate company that inspires people to go and do what I believe in. And what I believe in is not caring about what other people think about you. Going out, doing your own thing, and ignoring the people that say otherwise. The company's name is ZFG. Now, what does ZFG stand for? Well, I'll let you figure that out after I tell you what we're really doing here. Me starting ZFG is not a gimmick for me to try and make money off of the people that subscribe to my videos or support my videos. You know, when people say support or on YouTube, what they really just mean is donate. Like, it's just a better, you know, it's a good euphemism for what we're actually talking about here. No, I wanted to start a movement. Start a movement that gets people to get up off their ass and whatever they want to do, whatever dreams they want to pursue, you know, regardless of what other people have to say about them. You know, like, I mean, I think about it with me and YouTube. Man, I get told almost every day that I need to quit what I'm doing and wise up and go to school. You know, like, I get told that all the time. However, when I talk to people or meet people that are doing what I want to do or working within the space that I want to, all of them say, listen, man, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing here. Something I have learned in the past 10 months of making videos, like, seriously on the internet, is that there will always be people that tell you you're full of shit. There's always gonna be people telling you that what you wanna do is a pipe dream and that it's never gonna happen. And, you know, like, the people that are doing what you wanna do, they're special. They're different people, you know, they have something, they have the it, or whatever it is. You know, do you know how much that angers me? I've been told this by my parents. You know, like, we were at, like, some car show when I was really, really young, and, you know, I saw, there was some Lamborghini or a Ferrari or something, I don't remember what it was, but the license plate on this car said dropout, or hashtag dropout, or something, you know, like, it was basically saying I dropped out. And I asked my mom, I said, how did they afford this car if they dropped out of college? I thought you said you have to go to college to make a lot of money. And my mom was kind of a bit dumbfounded at the fact that I even asked that, but she responded with, well, they're different than you. Oh my God, I hate it when I am told, oh, well, they're different than you. Listen, I'm gonna tell all you guys what, the only difference between me and you and all those people that you look up to, I look up to, whatever the case is, it doesn't matter what career path, doesn't matter what you're pursuing, the only difference between them and me and you is that every single person that told them they were full of shit and told them they couldn't do what they want to do or what they were doing is a pipe dream, they ignored them. And they worked their damn asses off to get where they wanted to be. They used every connection they could. They pulled everything together. Some people will say that, oh, well, the reason that guy is successful is because that person gave them money, or that person knew this person, or whatever it is. There will always be rich kids that, you know, they use what they have to their advantage. And, you know, that's them. But instead of spending all your time, you know, pouting about the fact that somebody else, you know, has made it without doing as much work as you think they should be doing, you should actually be working so you can get to where they are. Like, am I speaking the truth here? Like, you have to play the cards that you are dealt in life. You know, there's no way around it. You're not gonna magically run into money. You know, like, I know there are people that win the lottery, but you know, there's a reason why there are stories about lottery winners and what happened to them. No, man, no. That's what pisses me off in this world. When people say that someone can't do something. I love success stories because usually every single success story I hear revolves around the theory or the statement, I prove them wrong. I love that, man. That's what gets me up in the morning, when I hear and think about people that they didn't listen to reason, they didn't listen to, you know, rational people's advice. They just went out and did what they wanted to do, and they made it work, and now they're successful. But that's what this movement is all about, ZFG. Go out, do your own thing, forget what other people have to say about you. It's not meant to just target people that are in the car world. I mean, yes, that's, you know, where I'm from, and that's what I do. But it's meant to go across everywhere. If you're a videographer, a photographer, graphics designer, a musician, an actor, do you know how many times I hear stories about you should never become a musician if you have any hopes of making any money at all? Same thing with actors, but I'll tell you what, all those actors that, you know, make millions and millions of dollars and, you know, they don't know what to do with their money, they kept grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and doing every show that they could, performing every coffee house that they could, and eventually they hit their big break. It could take someone a year, it could take somebody 10 years, it could take someone 20 years. You know, like, there's a reason that not everybody's a millionaire. It's because the people that want to become millionaires, which is basically everyone, only a select few are willing to put in the work that it requires to get there. And it's not the same amount for everybody. You know, some people think that they work for a year, and if they work every single day, you know, like there's 7 days a week, they're grinding to do what they want to do, whatever that may be, that they should be magically successful and they should have all this money. And the fact that they don't have it already means that they did something wrong. No, that's not true. Your time just hasn't come yet. Now, I already know plenty of people have already written their comments and clicked away from the video, but the few that are still watching that are waiting for me to say something else, I know I don't have that much room to talk. You know, like, I'm not some big giant millionaire. You know, I'm not. I'm an 18-year-old kid that graduated high school last year. But in the last 10 months of my life, I have worked every single day to get closer to what I want to do, which is doing YouTube for the rest of my life, or, you know, being my own boss, being an entrepreneur, whatever it is. I have been working to work within what I love to do and make that my living. And in that time of pursuing what I want to do and grinding within my niche, I have met a 17-year-old kid that owns 10 different cars. I've traveled to places and had experiences I never thought I would have at this age. And I've met some of the people I've looked up to for a very long time on the internet. Yeah, man, do you think that I ever thought that at this time of me making videos, you know, and working within what I like to do, that I would have met like Rob Ferretti, David Patterson, you know, like Garrett, you know, from 1320? Hell, I remember when I first saw Jogo's videos, I was just like, damn, it'd be kind of cool to meet this guy one day. One day as in when I find success on YouTube and I start finding, you know, my own path. I don't wake up in the morning knowing exactly what's going to happen by the end of the day. I don't know in 5 years if I'm going to be making YouTube videos, 10 years, 20 years. I don't know if that's a secure financial future. I get told that all the time. Well, what you want to do is not, you know, it's not a secure, ooh, you know what I could do? More light. I get told this all the time, that what I want to do for the rest of my life, you know, that's not a secure financial future. You know, you can't guarantee you're always going to be making money. Well, neither can the people making the buku bucks that actually own the company you're working for. The only way they can stay on top of their game, keep making money, keep providing for their family and being able to do whatever they want and have financial freedom, is continue grinding every day. That is what I believe in. And that is the movement I want to lead. I want to get other people that watch my videos, I want them to get off their ass, click away from my video, and go start doing what they're looking to do. Now, if you're just watching my videos for, you know, some stupid laughs, or you're just watching it to chill out, that's fine too. But at the end of the day, what I really want, I want to get people to become those select few people that to become millionaires, or to, you know, be living their dream. You know, sometimes when people start taking steps towards what they want to do, they realize what that really entails. And a lot of times people aren't willing to take on it. They say, holy crap, this is a lot of work, and there's no way I'm going to be able to do this with this, that, and the other, and every other excuse I can think of off the top of my head. Here's the deal. You want it bad enough, it keeps you up at night, it's something that you really want. Like anything else, you will find time for it. Even if that means working through the night, even after you've come home from a long day at work. Do you know how many times I did that when I was making videos and I was still working at my old job? I could work an 11-hour shift, had a half day at school during senior year. I'd go to work, I'd be there at 11:30, and I would be home at 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night because I closed too. And instead of taking off all my clothes and brushing my teeth and going to bed, no, what I did, I put on the clothes I was wearing before. And whatever I was doing, you know, what I was pursuing, whether it was, you know, editing videos, which I was doing at that time, you know, like my editing skills didn't just magically fall into place. I've been doing this for a while. Or I was trying to finish my schoolwork, that other responsibility I have that I really didn't pay enough attention to when I was, you know, in high school. I can't tell you how many times I pulled all-nighters when I was a senior. And it wasn't because I had an intensive, you know, school workload. It was because I was pushing myself to keep pursuing what I wanted to learn, whatever it was. I don't play video games anymore. You know, I don't get it, and not even on the weekends. You know, I don't even get online anymore on the weekends to hang out with my friends and have a good time. The people that I used to have hour-long conversations with, if not more, from my high school world that are still, you know, they're still local. If I go to hang out with them, which happens very rarely, usually it's like if we go get dinner or something, they're off talking about something that I would have been talking about like a year ago, like a video game or like some level, and I'm sitting here like, you guys are still on that? It's like they've literally gone to 13th grade. And you know, the thing is, you know, some people, they don't know what they want to do with their life yet, and that's okay. You don't have to know when you're a very young kid. You know, not everybody knows by the time they're 18 what they want to do with their life. But the key is once you figure out what it is, what you're good at, what the thing is that will keep you up all night, you know, that thing that you're willing to stay up all night for, find that and then pursue that thing. Figure out what you need to do to get to where you need to be. Take every opportunity that you do. Say yes to everything. I gotta say, I've spent a lot of time and you know, a lot of time on the phone and a lot of time researching and just doing stuff that, you know, spending time in the early hours of the morning or staying up all night just so I can spend time on something that I want to get started at the same time of keeping everything else I have going. So anyway, guys, what ZFG stands for, after everything I've told you, you know, not caring about what other people think about you, I think you guys can figure out what it means. Let me know in the comments what it is. With that, guys, thank you for watching the video. I apologize. I know it's dark as shit in this car. Ooh. Ooh. They're about to close the Dunkin' Donuts. Thank you for watching this video. If you've watched this far, make sure to like the video for me and also subscribe if you haven't already. There's one other thing I'm going to talk about with this company regarding in April, and it's going to be, there's a big meetup like for, it's going to be like the ZFG like launch party, but I'm going to be talking about that in a future video. Anyway, once again, guys, thank you for watching. All of you guys have a fantastic day.